and they're then able to take more efficient team fights with the benefit of being able to easily kill structures if there's
to enable that. VP on the other side, what's their real way of playing early fights? You push out lanes maybe with Sand King Grim. Other than that, you're kind of waiting around, a big waiting game. So I think Secret, as they've shown, they should be able to take.
Well, the game has already started, so real quickly, where are we going, guys? One word, one answer, one team name.
Secret.
Give it to me. Secret for T-Gov, Secret for Carl. We're going to be back with Lyrical and Trent for game 2. Is this going to be a 2-0, guys?
Oh, hell to the no. I'm down with VPP. Yeah, you know me. It's, I don't know what's going to happen.
As well.
I needed to do that, but now that that's over, no, Secret are going to win. Trent, how you doing, man?
Wow, I don't have a snazzy intro. I'm sorry. I'm ready. The Wolfman, it cometh from Matu. Currently still just hanging out in the base. Now he's making his way out with his next set of wolves. And yeah, not a lot of options there. It felt like at the end of the draft for Secret. Was not sure, like, I kind of like the Lone Druid too. And then when you look at everything, the Lycan just seems like, okay, this could work. And then it's Matu, it's Secret. So I think it makes a lot of sense that they went for it.
It seems strong. It seems really, really strong. And I think that, like you're talking about, that player comfort situation is really nice as well. I'm surprised that they ended up putting the Yapsor Witch Doctor out there. I'm curious if he's going to have sort of a Sioma-like performance that we saw the other day where he went like absolutely crazy and got a ton of net worth. Feels like it could be cool to throw that on to the Witch Doctor, but simultaneously, like, how much can you really do on a Witch Doctor unless you go completely zonkers?
Yeah, I know Zai has like tried to make it work a few times in like pubs. I think he's like tried playing like core offlane Witch Doctor. I think he just like really wants the hero to work even though he knows it's bad. So maybe his an impact here. But I mean, it's really good for the laning stage. There's no doubt about that. That's kind of like Witch Doctor's big thing. But then when it gets in the mid game, not the most reliable hero, especially against someone like Morphling, right? Like Cask is not the disable you're looking for against this guy.
No, it feels really bad. And oftentimes you're just bouncing around between a bunch of things. At least if they don't have something like a Beastmaster on the side of VPP that would be soaking up some more of those bounces, as Zai already playing out and spending a lot of damage onto vp.prodigy. Top lane, Puppy has already thrown out some stuns. The Iron and DM. DM taking Sandstorm level 1 and just push the wave into Nisha. Safe lane, Queen of Pain. It's back.
Makes the most sense, I guess, with their matchups, right? They want to give like Matu the best possible start. See if he goes for that really early Helm or just straight into the Necro. Looks like he's going straight Necro, at least for now. That's the plan. Of course, accelerates your farm, gives you good pushing and like aggro potential into these towers. So just wants to get things rolling with his team. And they are definitely a fast team. You got the rolling Pangolier. You got a Queen of Pain who just, you know, she can scale pretty well in terms of right-click damage. But of course, she is a tempo-setting kind of hero. She just likes to make plays all across the map. So she'll be popping off pretty early. For them, and then a lot of pressure on FN once again this game to kind of be that stalwart defender to slow this game down as much as he can for Epileptic Kid.
Yeah, that's what he's going to be looking to try and do. Break it up whenever possible. I will say that one thing the panel was talking about is they liked like that, you know, early fast tempo that Secret are going to be playing with. I'll say that I kind of like VPP's team fight potential, right? As much as, you know, everybody hates on Sand King and Sand King kind of sucks right now, you know, a nicely timed Burrow Strike can completely disrupt all the stuff that Secret have coming out here. So that could be a nice little avenue if like DM has a good start to his games. I'd like to see what they can do with that. Pretty Farm Sand King.
Yeah, he is definitely the big like team fight. Him and the Soulbind, I feel like, are the two things we're gonna be looking towards because they also have a lot of single target focus. It's like Morphling's like kind of single target with the way that like obviously he's like waving in and adaptive striking someone. Void Spirit's very single target focus when it comes to like bursting someone down for a kill. And so like I kind of worry that this big 5-man is just gonna be a little bit too much on the handle. His Puppy, man, he got pretty low for the TP out of there, but he'll be all right.
Makes his way back home. See if they can get some extra pressure on Nisha. They don't really have the best heroes for it right now at the very least. Maybe with an Inkswell onto the Sand King, they can do some damage here to Nisha, but they place down that Sentry Ward and DM going to have to back out. He's just taking some right-click damage there continuously. But pretty slow start to these lanes at the very least at the beginning. Stroke of Fate did have a Burrow Strike, but didn't want to commit it. They got to find the ward in there, and yeah, they'll find it, take it down. Give him the taunt, give him the call. That's right.
I feel like they're gonna get Necro and Helm on this Lycan, and then they're just gonna run at towers, and he's gonna ult and dive into the tower and just like troll net someone, and then they're gonna get rolled on by Zai. And I feel like these heroes are not going to be ready that time. Like, there's so much pressure on DM to get these like huge burrow strikes and big tower defenses. Maybe if there's not enough detection at the tower defenses, that'll hurt Secret. But for now, the Inkswell does connect onto Nisha, but it won't hit with the stroke of fate. Now, Deny. Oh, I thought he hit it. His little finger was going.
He must have had just a little bit too much damage there coming out from Nisha. Finds the kill. And that is not the way that you want this stuff to start. Not to mention the fact that between the Venge and the Quap, you've still got 4 denies onto this Sand King. So taking away some of that gold experience, DM gonna get level 4 here, but he's already behind that Queen of Pain.
Yeah, he didn't get the right click off. Very close though. That last Shadow Strike, still taking 2 points in it, even though it's safe lane. The Battle of the Century is currently won by vp.prodigy, though, so DM's safe inside the Sandstorm for now. Gonna get another Sentry place down there, and they're gonna take that Observer Ward out. Poppy was holding on to. But Poppy also get a Sentry, his own small camp, to clear that one out as we approach the 5-minute mark here. Bounties up top. You definitely want those for VPP. Oh yeah, bottom. Zai.
Some trouble.
Oh, 2-man Maldic though.
Oh god, the turnaround could come in a second. He's living. Swashbuckle round 2. Chase down. Is it enough damage onto this Rubik? He still has a stick in just a second.
Wait
TP
for
out.
it.
Not gonna be there, but Yapsor gets 1 kill on to save. Nothing following up for Epileptic Kid. So.
And they didn't move back here up top, so Puppy ends up grabbing the Deep Rune. Now he's gonna TP back. Oh no!
Oh,
but wait,
just got him.
no, I think he's dead.
Throws out the stun. Where are you going, Puppy? He's trying to maybe deny himself, or I don't know what Puppy's trying to do here. He's gonna be found. Might realize that there's a ward over there now as he just gets right-clicked to death. Okay, sure. I guess he knew he was dead if he ran back.
Yeah, I thought he might try just like going north and maybe he'd screw up and he could get the bounty rune or something, but
Right.
He got in there. He got at least the 1 deep one, so that's still gonna be 3 for 1, I believe here. Yeah, looks like Secret got 1 from Puppy and 2 from Yapsor. And in fact, Iron doesn't even go down. Probably assumes that Puppy already got the other one. Either that or else he just wanted to make sure he got this pull in time.
He could hop over to it afterwards. I mean, this is looking really even right now. I think it's kind of what you would expect down bottom, where, you know, Zai and Yapsor are trading out a lot of the CS together. Is FN's just going to take some extra Maledict damage here?
Yeah, he stole the regen rune too, though. That would have been so nice. That's going to send FN all the way back to base.
Ooh.
Very good play from Yapsor, keeping on with the clock.
Yeah, and you can see between Yapsor and Zai, they're like evening out the CS for what the Sand King would be getting. So very even game so far. And as we said, all of that is sort of to the favor of Team Secret hitting this really strong timing a little bit later on. Epileptic Kid is having a good game, but this hero just doesn't do as much when the Lycan does. So those Necro books are going to be popped mid. And already getting some damage down onto this tier 1 tower. I mean, with these Necros, it might actually just be able to drop.
Yeah, FN's trying to go in here. He's not going to commit too hard, though. He's still saving the Astral Step.
Oh, Iron did get the deny and then the kill onto Puppy. So nice play up top there. But in the meantime, the bigger gain was that Secret get the tier 1 tower mid. That was Sonic Wave committed for that as well.
Interesting that Nisha went for the 3 points in the Shadow Strike. I would think that in safe lane Queen of Pain, you'd be really hoping you didn't have to do that. But I guess the fact that they're still losing the battle in terms of the Sentry, maybe he's just like always committing the biggest dagger that he can every time he has vision of him. But like typically when you don't have, like, you know, you think about like playing like Templar Assassin, you like can't even abuse your dagger if you don't have the vision, right?
Yeah.
But Sand King, just a little bit different, I guess, in terms of like his fading invisibility with the Sandstorm.
Right.
But it's just going to hurt his rotations quite a bit, I think, with the 3 points.
Well, speaking of a little bit of hurt, this is a Queen of Pain who might just go down, blink away, just barely gets out of there. And Puppy...
That cost him like nothing, though. It's like a burrow strike, you know, and just like a round of spells from Grimstroke who's just going to mango and clarity back up.
So my man Puppy is hurting right now. Level 2 Vengeful Spirit. It's just about 8 minutes. He just hit level 3 on the Venge. So very underleveled on the Vengeful Spirit.
Yeah, kind of unusual these days for this hero to be picked so early in the draft, right? She tends to kind of have a real designated purpose. Whereas in this, like, I think the hero's still like okay. I don't think she's like terrible or anything. But there's not a you know, the best thing she has this game is going to be the aura with their 5-man Dota.
Right. and you know, helping out with taking Roche, that type of thing, all to the tune of trying to help the 5-man, it feels like. But they pop the ulti coming in from Matumba, man, spots out FN on the back lines. They're seeing if they can kill off Epileptic Kid, who does go for the TP out. That was never going to work, and he is going to die. That was bold.
Is there an angle where that works, like Batrider or something? I mean, I'm not a Morphling expert, but I don't think I've ever seen a Batrider try and do like the Phoenix Sunray play.
I feel like
that looks like what he was trying to do with Morphling, right?
To me, that felt like it was Flaming Zai. You know, that TP is like, you know, I think you're gonna miss your role.
That was bold.
Definitely. 2,000 gold lead.
Yeah, easy rotation from Matu after taking the mid tower. You move bottom, take another tower. He is well on his way to Necro 3s. The second recipe is already flying out here. And they do not have the same pressure up top, do they?
No, they don't. They're going to bring the Morphling up here, but since he TP'd back home, it's taking him a little bit longer to get out. So everything from VPP just coming that slight bit later than they would want it normally. They do have the lead in terms of XP.
Puppy.
Yeah.
The clock's ticking here, dude. Oh, that was pretty sneaky for DM, though. He doesn't know that he's back here.
Oh, definitely knows now.
Yeah, he cut the trees. Like, Puppy was probably waiting. Like, he probably was going to TP out, but he was trying to leak as much XP as he could. And then he cut the trees outside of the range of the tower vision because it was nighttime.
But I mean, dude, you see this, like, all the rest of the map is being inhabited by Secret. Like, they're playing 5-man Dota. They just got all 4 bounty runes, most likely on Secret.
Yeah, that's insane.
And I mean, Zai spots DM. They know the whole team is up here. They got to be careful. Puppy comes back in. They're going to chase down everybody. If Epileptic Kid dies, this is feeling really mighty rough. Nisha on the other side. Ein and DM are there. They're going to take this fight. Epileptic Kid dropping down low. Oh, Nisha, he wants to go on it.
Right there.
It's just on the outside edge. And he's thinking he's getting lower and lower and lower. Jump in could come in just a second with the Sonic Wave afterwards, but he's not going to go for it. And they spotted Nisha. They spot him. They know he's here.
Yeah, the creep saw him, though, I think. Oh, no, never mind. That was Dire Creep.
Dude, Epileptic Kid is baiting. He's going to go down lower. He knows that he's over here. Nisha just going to dig a little bit.
Yeah, they just scanned him, too.
They know.
Guys,
they're waiting.
Still there.
Oh, there's the lift up. Got him caught. Ink swell afterwards and the silence, and they waveform through. Find the kill. VPP.
Oh, so much wasted time, dude.
That's nuts.
Oh, that's really bad for Queen of Pain. Be it safe lane or mid. Like, that's a hero that obviously is very much all about like the keeping the beat going. DM's gonna get purged by the level 3 Necros down here.
Does have Sandstorm still. Gonna pop it now, and they are not going to be able to save you.
Oh, I was gonna say, why did he die so fast? But he killed the Necro. Took 552 magical damage from the last will. I was like, there's no way someone just hit him for like 600. Ah, good old Necros.
I'll take that.
Well, that's gonna be a little bit annoying when you have level 4 Sandstorm.
Yeah, I don't know how you deal with that. Doesn't feel like there's a great answer. Oh God, another one dead. Ein, does he know it? He knows it now. He just gets completely eviscerated. And now Secret continuing this roll through. A 3,000 gold lead. They have one more tier 1 tower to take, but it looks like their eyes are set down bottom, where they want to pressure this one and take the tier 2. And they should be able to get it without too much work. DM coming back again to stop this pressure.
That Howl is so good with the Pango. It's like a little combo like that, because like Pango doesn't need any damage items and can just move just as fast as a Lycan thanks to the mobility between the ulti and the swashbuckle, and then you just lower their armor and they just get shredded.
Yeah, that's nice. Oh, DM yet again. They don't even have the Necro books, but it doesn't matter. Oh, God. We said he needed to have a good game, and it ain't happening so far. Matumba Man, though, under control, taunted, pulled back in. The DD rune is enough for the kill. And now Zai going to try and TP out of there. Do they have a way to get it? No. Thought Save might go for a spell steal there, but saw the jump with the shield crash and decides doesn't want to go for it.
Yeah, I'm going to keep that Scream of Pain instead. It is level 3. Not too bad.
So some signs of life. Do you feel like VPP are getting enough done early on? Like, is there anything going really good for them on this Radiant team.
I think slowing down Nisha was huge. Like, he was having a great time, and now he just hasn't been that involved after that death, right? He's trying to farm up towards this Orchid. He's probably just, like, feeling like he's a little bit behind after that. Obviously, Matu and Zyre picking up the slack on the bottom lanes, which doesn't really matter. Like, someone's going to be up here farming anyway. But I was surprised to look up top and notice that they had the kill lead on the side of Virtus.Prodigy. I would not have expected them to have like gotten so much done early on, but a lot of that coming from that top lane, just like between the denies and the kills that they were trading with the Queen of Pain.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. And now you're sort of in this spot. VPP try and make the rotation up top. Won't find anybody to jump onto as Save is still over here in the smoke. It feels like Secret are kind of trying to reset again. They still haven't taken that bottom tier 1 tower. There's still the tier 1 tower top that's also available. And DM just trying to get enough gold to get towards that Blink Dagger.
Yeah, they really...
Secret.
They thought they had the right angle there to catch Nisha, I think, right? Because like they had good vision right here up and in the Dire area, but they kind of smoked over to this side to like catch the wave with the Void Spirit, and then they were maybe hoping that Nisha was going to be looking around there instead.
DM TPing out and will be able to escape. Heads up play. Realize the rest of Secret were there.
That was a roll too from Zai.
Yeah. Although they aren't going to know that on VPP.
True.
Tower has some radiant-shaped problems.
But
Right.
free creep wave pressure up here. They still don't want to rotate anyone here. No spells left now for Save. Doesn't have the Scream, so if anyone shows up, he won't have a ton of burst damage to work with. But the 15-minute bounty runes will be traded. I feel like that's like the third bounty runes they're even getting this game.
Right.
For Prodigy.
It's been a little bit rough. We don't really have that answer right now to the Orchid from the Queen of Pain, and that's one thing I'm concerned about for Virtus.Prodigy is Nisha's getting very close to it.
And
the
it's
items,
gonna sync up with the Spirit Vessel too on the App Store.
yeah, this is going to be a scary couple of minutes here for VPP. If they can hit Nisha before that Orchid comes out, that could be a really good timing, but it's really tough. And besides that, they're kind of going to need to just avoid, it feels like.
Yeah, they're trying to capitalize on this catapult too, because their own push isn't that great unless they want to expose that Blessed Kid the entire time. So bringing the catapult, and he's going to show anyway on the Morphling, even down at 580. He morphs himself up a little bit just in case. Good choice. And now he has the Eagle Song and is on his way to finishing the Ghost Scepter for the E-Blade. So we'll see. That's a big wrap around here, though.
Oh, this is 100 gold from the Orchid. It's being delivered right now, but I don't think it's going to get there in time. FN, he does have that Yule Scepter, can back away for the moment. Orchid still coming out for the Queen of Pain as Nisha's looking for an opening. Zai is there as well. Interrupted though. He will be able to find that Burrow Strike for the moment on the Zai, doing a good bit of damage. And Epileptic Kid just says he wants to TP out. So they're going to lose the Void Spirit and the Grimstroke, but I think everybody else escapes.
Considering they were running towards the Dire base, I feel like that went fairly well for the side of Virtus.Prodigy.
Jeez.
But obviously, still a win for Secret. Sure, they lost their mid-tier 1, but I think they're just like now getting into those big items. Like now Roche is going to be a big threat, and they've just regained control of this part of the map. So you can see them moving in there anytime soon, really. There's not a whole lot to defend it right now from vp.Prodigy, as they're still working on that E-Blade.
He's getting closer, but it's that very dangerous window like you're talking about. Once you get all your items online for Secret, I guess at least they've got a Yule Scepter on Void Spirit. It doesn't feel great to have to commit that defensively. Like, I mean, I don't know if it really matters. If they're all on top of you, he's probably just dead anyways for FN.
I wonder if he should just goes like straight BKB. I feel like that's what I would want if this Queen of Pain was on my team. It would just make me feel really happy and secure in my next team fight, you know?
Yeah.
Just be like, just please don't just get blown up, you know? That's all I ask. All right, he just bought an Ogre Axe, so that's probably a good sign.
Okay, yeah. Oh no, he's queuing up the Aghanim Scepter on Morphlane afterwards. Ooh, Sand King Morph.
Yeah, we haven't seen that one in a while.
That's pretty cool.
Not, actually, I don't even know if it's much worse than Morph Shaker now. Just because, like, I guess the big thing is you don't get the big damage buff. That's still pretty important in the Morph Shaker, but Morph Shaker lost so many of its other broken things in terms of, like, the chain stuns and everything. But the Burrow Strike is pretty disgusting.
Yeah. Gives you great disengage or initiation, depending upon which way you want to use it.
It gives you the Caustic now, too.
Yeah. Well, stun there. Puppy gonna swap him back. Yapsor looking fine and dandy. His DM is not so much so. He is going to drop. Appstar the one that actually picks up that kill, and he is a very happy Witch Doctor right now.
Yes, 2 more charges. Come along, Morphling. Well, he does get the, oh man, I don't know. That's gonna be a little bit rough. If he goes right towards that Agnums, he's gonna be so vulnerable.
Yeah, and I mean, they know that Roche is being taken right now. Still 10 seconds until Sand King's online. They're not gonna be able to get there in time. They find FN right at the start. Stunned up, Maledict dead.
He had a Yules.
Oh my god, he got destroyed. And Nisha gonna get the Aegis. Yeah, 0 to death. Ain't a whole lot in between that one.
This is a Necro and a AC Lycan. That's gross.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
Yeah, he is rich.
He did not go for Helm of the Dominator.
I just need that paltry item.
Oh, wait.
Nerfed too much.
Maybe a turnaround, though. A chance. No, they knew. They knew. And DM can't find any opening. So, Epileptic Kid, he's got his E-Blade, but he's still a ways away from the Aghanims. And Aghanims, like you said, does not feel like it solves the problems that are in this draft. Secret are well on their way to just closing this one out unless something changes drastically.
And the worst thing is that FN can't even go for a defensive item. Like, I definitely don't think he should be like, oh, well, I died with my Yules. I need something else. It's like, if you do that, there's just no hope of winning these team fights. So he's going to try and build towards that Deso. But there's just some rough stuff here. As that BKB is being worked on. And now they're going to jump on a DM who does not have any sort of a Dispel or anything. And he's getting real low, and he's dead.
And they're going to lose another. The Wolves just shoot up. Ein, Epileptic Kid trying to run away. They got their eyes set on save. They know right where he's at. Gives him the little bump on the back. And they're 3 dead. Secret. Looking so
more roadkill here. All right, no Yules.
I mean, Nisha's still chasing. Bringing Epileptic Kid, maybe a chance. E-Blade? I already used it. So he's going to have to back away. And if he's not careful, oh no. Oh no. Oh, Zai's here too. Oh God, they're all dead.
Yeah.
Oh, it hurts. And now are they going to lose another? FN gets the TP out of there. Wowzers. Yeah, man. Looking like the panel is pretty right about this one. As Secret are just demolishing vp.prodigy. They're looking so clean in their execution.
Yeah, they are not looking to drop any more games. It looks like in this tournament. They haven't dropped any in the playoffs. I think they only dropped 3 in the whole group stage, including the 1 series loss to Liquid. But since then, brushing things off here and looking like you expect Team Secret to look. That is for sure.
I mean, I think that with all the hype that's been surrounding new teams recently and people getting excited about it, Secret was like, all right, we got to reestablish some dominance here. There's a reason that everybody was picking us as the favorite in literally every tournament.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice just to have a full roster of a team, too, not having to worry about, like, ping issues or anything.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
They're one of the few, like, super top tier teams. Like, obviously, like, OG can't get their full rosters together because of, like, international quarantine issues and whatnot. So it's, yeah, you want to see Secret do well because they're the team supposed to be, like, big flexing with their huge roster.
Sure enough. Well, what do you do now? VPP, they are trying to find a way back into this game. Epileptic Kid has not really been able to increase his net worth that much. He's still like kind of up there with the Queen of Pain, but it just feels like Matumba Man is so far ahead of everybody. And it's just impossibly hard to deal with right now.
It just like the no dispels is like, it just feels impossible.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have any say. Like, look what happens. Literally, you just click Orchid on. So this reminds me like when I first started playing Dota and you feel like Orchid's the most broken item ever. It's like, he just puts it on me and I just die. Yeah. There's like nothing you can do. I don't understand. And then you get like the mid tiers of Dota and you're like, oh God, Orchid's so bad except like 2 heroes.
Yeah.
But they have 0 answers for Orchid. They have the Yules on FN, and obviously that's a self-saving thing that didn't even save him the last time.
Well, they got a wolf. They got some wolf friends that they're going to keep track of certain heroes with. They pop the dust to kill the wolves. A little bit of animal abuse going on. No problem. Secret going to siege high ground, pull back Matumba Man, who, by the way, has finished off a pipe. So all this magic damage doing absolutely nothing. FN trying to get the combo off, but Puppy was in front of him, saving, actually, jumping in there, stealing swap. Not enough, because Nisha comes in and beats his ass.
And then pauses. He kills him and then pauses. Oh. Damn, Nisha.
Why are you so mean? He
You know, I'm
pinged
not
to where
sure-
he's dead.
I don't know if I approve of this tactic by Matu here, because now the pipe is going to protect the Necro Warrior, and now it won't die to the Sandstorm. Like, come on.
That's a good point.
Speak.
I think they could play without speaking again for the rest of the game, and Secret would win this.
They're just showing that communication is key, guys. You know,
Apparently.
it doesn't matter if you're up 15,000 gold at 23 minutes with a snowball lineup.
Ugh.
You got to talk it out. I mean, what's the fun if you're not all laughing while you're destroying another team anyway, right?
That's true.
You don't want to just do it in silence. They're not robots. They're people. They have feelings, guys. And they
That's
want to
a lie.
crush those feelings that their opponents hold as well.
That's a lie. There's no feelings in Dota. What are you talking about? Dude, Lycan, he's just smooth been hanging on to this mango forever. That's the most value mango right there. He's gotten so much regen from it. Yummy.
He has no mana regen items. He's probably just spamming mangoes from the mango tree, I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay, works. I think it does. Team Secret gonna take down this tier 3 tower now. Buyback from the Rubik. They had some time to think about it. Oh, jump on Puppy. Okay, blow him up, but Zai trying to interrupt. They take down DM yet again. No answer. They have the Orchid down onto 1. Nisha pops the BKB, gets the blink away afterwards, and this whole time, Matumba Man, eyes on the prize, taking down these Rex. They're gonna E-blade him, Dual Scepter him afterwards, trying to keep control, but look at the Sonic Wave that comes through DM. Seeing if they can do anything at all for these heroes. Epileptic Kid is gonna drop, is gonna die. Nisha's still living through this. Will eventually be saved for the moment, maybe denied. Oh, they don't even need to. The Aegis is out. 3 are dead, and Ein and Epileptic Kid, the only ones that are left alive with no buybacks on anybody else. The Morphling is already bought back. Secret, I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon. They're sticking around for this.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Wow, they have a lot of confidence in Epileptic Kid. Nah, don't GG. You got this, bro.
I believe in you.
Just kill them.
Just buy a rapier. Make it happen. Secret gonna take down the other racks, and I am
I wonder what they'll do next.
Ran the lane and took it.
there.
Oh,
Well,
where's Matu going? Oh, he's going top. Oh, that's a good idea.
Dire don't look too
what a player. This guy knows what he needs to do.
I mean, to be fair, they are respawning. I mean, if they're not going to GG, I feel like Secret are just hoping they're going to GG right now. Yapstra's got a Blink Dagger.
Yeah. Did you see how much damage that Morphling did to the Lycan? It is not very much. Waveform through, trying to stop it. Magic Missile onto the Lycan. That's another set of racks dead. Puppy is punching. An Epileptic Kid is dying. Burrow Strike onto some creeps, onto the Lycan. GG is called. This was a stomp and a half. Secret are still good.
Witch Doctor 7013. Nice job. I mean, it definitely works in 5, man. Like, he's just chilling there, healing everybody, keeping the push going. Would have been a lot harder to just like close out that game super easily without the healing ward.